All right. So this is Disgruntled Elk. I'm back, but I have a new mic, so hopefully it cuts out and we don't have to worry about those audio issues anymore. That being said, I'm sure there will be some troubleshooting to go along with it. So please let me know if I need to make any adjustments, if it's too loud, too quiet, whatever. You got some static in the background. I think we're running laundry because that's just what you do. List is, I think, identical to the one I ran in the last league. Feels pretty good. Hopefully we have a couple better draws, and we managed to win. I still don't have any Council's Judgments in the deck because I don't think we lose to Torpor yet, especially since we are the version with the 4 Urza sagas. That being said, if it does start to run more of those, I think I will cut the Peacekeeper and one other card for the 2 Council Judgments. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and hop into a league. I will see y'all in round 1. All right, and we are here. Let's go ahead, hop in. Hopefully our opponent is there. Hopefully win the die roll, and hopefully it pulls it up in the right monitor. Why would it do that? Ooh, fun. It actually did. That's different. All right, yes, I would like to play first. Steve LP. Don't know what they're on. Seems like a reasonable hand, though. Hopefully, if they're on anything too unfair, it's not great. But if it's something a little more reasonable, then we can absolutely just go Mom into Stoneforge, into Saga, plus put Cauldron into play, yeah. All right. Okay. Welp. Opponent didn't have Bolt. Could be a... I think we just run this Stoneforge out. Yeah. If they have a Daze, that's fine. We'll just play the other Stoneforge Mystic and be totally happy about that, but we'll see. Okay, Brainstorm into Daze is what it's telling me. And next turn we can actually go Karakas and Urza Saga for the Stoneforge and then waste their potential land. Mom being alive, of course, is really good here. So probably just either the Jeskai or blue-red Delver deck, or it could be the Jeskai Ragavan list that's running around. Oh, well, still think I like just playing Stoneforge here. Okay. Force of Will it is. I don't hate just wasting. Cool. Yep, so the next couple turns we'll probably just make guys with this Saga, but I don't hate where we're at. Okay, so another land. Oh, well, there's that too. I still like... Yeah, so... I think we're just going to make a construct, pass. I mean, Spirit of Labyrinth seems really good. And then we just make a construct next turn. I don't hate it. Okay. Yeah, we just make a construct, put an Aether Vial into play, start diversifying our threats. I don't hate that at all. Aha! It is a Jeskai deck. Sure. Yeah, so now we have 3 power in play, plus we can start making Saga tokens, which always fun to make. And we might, because we will have things to do with the Saga, depending, if we draw a land, then I'll play the Saga, but okay, so they revealed Murktide Regent. So, yeah, let's make a guy. Okay. And I think I like getting Aether Vial here, honestly, because I don't think we're going to have a ton of extra mana to play around with. Okay. Yeah. Start the beats. We shut off at least, 8+ cards in their deck with this Spirit of the Labyrinth. The Mom makes their removal spells a lot more difficult to utilize effectively. This is exactly where we want to be. We can even waste port them next turn if we decide that's better. I also don't hate playing port and then, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's like the opponent was really far behind. We shut off all their cantrips. This is exactly what we want to see. So what are we getting? I don't hate getting Pithing Needle here. I think that might be it. Yeah, I think that's probably it. Question is, what do we cut? And I don't know, to be totally honest. It might be a Thalia on the draw. I don't hate that. Sure, whatever. That's fine. Cool. And I'll see y'all around. Oh, already started. Perfect. Usually I like to pause after I'm done sideboarding, but whatever. Here we go. All right. Reveal our Yorion friend. Honestly, I don't hate this hand at all. It's a little slow, but we have lots of interaction. We have Needle in case they have Saga. Yeah, I'll keep this. Okay, it's like if they play Ragavan, we just get to... So... I don't hate wasting, honestly. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept a really landlight hand because of the Dragon's Rage Channeler's ability to potentially find more lands. But this is fine. And we're going to play around days as much as we can now. We'll save this Needle in case they reveal a fun little, either Retrofitter Foundry or whatever. Be nice, yeah. I'm okay taking a few hits here. We're just going to build up our basic mana. All right, don't hate that. Yeah, let's go ahead and put this into play. Aether Vial, of course, was like, it's weird when Aether Vial's like, oh, sweet, turn 3 Aether Vial. But since the pace of this game is so slow, I don't hate it. And we have multiple removal spells. Okay, Prismatic Ending, sure. And it's possible I'm supposed to Solitude in response, but I think it's fine. I like, honestly, this turn maybe just putting Yorion into our hand. Oh, well, that's there too. It's a lot more mana efficient to do that. I don't really want this Dragon Rage Channeler sticking around either. Yeah, I think I'm just going to put Yorion into my hand. I don't want to just not use 2 of my mana if I can help it. And I think getting 1 more turn out of this Channeler is fine. It also sets us up with just like even more removal spells. Yeah, sure. I'll take another 1 point of damage. Okay. Yep. Let's just go ahead and Apparition now. Yeah, and we're getting to the stage of the game that I'm very happy to be in. Like, they have 3 cards in hand. We have 6. They're sorting a Skyclave Apparition to get a 1/1 and Surveil 1. So they do have a 3/3 now. I think it's still worth waiting. We can just Swords plus Thalia next turn. We'll take 4, but I think I'm totally okay with that. Thalia also just holds the ground against the illusion, which is nice. I also feel like this Stoneforge would act as really good bait here. So we'll just do this. Okay. I think it's probably going to be a hard cast Force of Will, but we'll see. Yep. Okay. Okay, absolutely. I was correct. So this is fine because now we get to Swords the Channeler and play the Thalia. If they have days, they have days, but I think they're just F6 at this point. Yep, beautiful. And now we can start just casting Solitude and Yorion, and it just kind of outclasses pretty much anything they do, especially from here. Cool. All right, she dead. That, of course, was a reason to potentially keep wait a turn, but I think I'm just not terribly worried about it. I think it's worth it. Pow. No reason not to play around the days if we can. And now we can start attacking to gain 3 life every turn. And I do that there because I don't want them to just untap with another Force. We also couldn't play around the we couldn't play around a daze if we waited, because of course we can't float mana through our opponent's turn. This is not Commander. We're just playing Commander. Okay, cool. And we won the match, paced it out kind of exactly how we want, and let's go ahead and CL in round 2. All right, so we are here for round 2. Let's hope this one goes similarly to last round. All right, yes, we would love to play first. Yorion, always Sky Noodling. Yeah, this hand's good. Assuming they're playing something like reasonably fair. We have Swords into Stoneforge into Recruiter, and the Urza Saga. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Dark Slick Short. Okay. What is opponent playing? Narset. It's probably the Turbo Narset deck. Alright, I mean, we might just be dead here. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we're dead here. Cool. Oh, well, hey, alright. We did get the 1 card. That's fun. Alright. They did their thing. Okay, so we will be boarding in a bunch of cards just by the nature of their deck. It doesn't even look like they are like a very fair iteration, so we get to bring in a lot of cards. Yeah, so we get to 6 here. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too high on our chances of this game. Oh, good, they have Urza Saga too. Yeah. Might honestly just bring in like the Deafening Silence, Mindbreak Trap, probably Line of the Void. Not sure about Leyline, but oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's sweet. I respect that. Okay. Land. Okay. So it's like an affinity echo combo deck. I don't think I'll bring in the okay, sure. So we do get to swords that at least. Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to sword here. Sure. Land. I think we can probably go one more turn, but probably not. Okay. So I will just Solitude this, I think. I'm not doing anything crazy, so it shouldn't be horribly surprising for the opponent. Do we have a Force of Will as well? Because that would not be nice, man. You can't flashback Echo as a instant, so they might just be floating some mana, which is totally reasonable. And then just do it again anyway. We do get a card out of it, you know, so that's a thing technically. Sure. Okay, that's reasonable. So they can add 5 mana here still off the Thought Monitor. Thought Monitor, Saga, and the 3 artifacts. Okay. I will unsurprisingly kill your Urza. Sure. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine. We're winning this game. I think we can probably concede here. Okay, cool. All right, well, that was a beating. That was a good old-fashioned beating. All right. Good news is we do have some good hate. Cage, yeah. Cage stops Echo. Needle stops cards. This stops cards. And this stops cards. I don't know about this ley line. We have a ton of ways to answer Emery. Batter Skull is probably fine. Jite is probably very medium. Prelate's okay. It's probably not great. Mother of Rune's probably pretty poop soup. I think we could probably trim like 2 Thalias. And anything else. Maybe a Wisp? I don't hate trimming a Wisp. It seems fine. Yeah, sure. We do have a lot of ways to shut off Echo as well. Needle can name a few things. I would like to play first. Yep, Yorion. Yeah, I mean, we can Mindbreak Trap if they go crazy. We have swords. We also have Needle. I think we just... Sorry. I think we just keep this hand. It's a little slow, but it has a lot of play to it. Okay, and they have Mulligan too. I'm hoping they just go real hard and we just get to Mindbreak Trap them. Okay, Mulligan 5, Plan A. This is Plan A, everybody. Cool. 5. I guess Needle also names Asmo. Okay. Yeah, those are good cards, man. Okay, sure. There's a lot of things you could name. Wasteland? Sure, that's a reasonable one. I don't think we want to play the Saga yet. I think we're just going to play this Plains out. Question is, do we Needle? I feel like no is the answer. We could preemptively Needle name Narset. I don't hate that. Can always reset it later. Yeah. Parter of Veils. All right. Okay. Sure. So I think we are supposed to... I don't even know what we would recruit. I think we just Skyclave. The LED here. I don't hate that. Yeah. Okay. Urza, sure. That's a powerful card. I think this is fine. Yeah, okay, cool. Hopefully we hit a land here. Oh, that's not a land. That's not a bad card either. So I don't hate just swords. We can also recruit for a Flicker Wisp, which is pretty good. I kind of like just making a dude. Because we definitely don't want this Urza sitting around. So we can Aether Vial plus swords. That's probably correct. And we can always flicker the Skyclave or in a couple turns just recruit. Okay. Sure, I'll take 4. 4 is fine. Let's see what we draw. And definitely putting a counter here. Ooh. I think we're making a construct here. I don't hate getting a Grafdigger's Cage here either. Yeah, that's probably good. Play Plains. Now we have a 4/4 as well. That's pretty cool. Get to do a free attack for 2 here. I was like, if he does have Hull Breacher here, I probably will eat that thing. I did not think the likelihood was super high. All right. It's been a weird game. Yeah. Yeah, Felly seems like pretty medium. Cool. Can't attack. Love to see it. And up we go. Do not hate this. Okay. I mean, I guess you could have waited to see what I get, but okay. He probably had an Narset in his hand too, if I'm gonna be honest. Stoneforge is good. Spirit's good. Thalia's, I think, the worst of the hate bears. Flicker Wisp, I'm gonna cut another Thalia on the draw. Flicker Wisp seems really, really good. Yeah, I forgot you can also just like kill the constructs. You can kill constructs. If they play Chalice, you can kill Chalice. Like, it's certainly worth the thing. Okay. I don't think this hand quite does it. We'll see if they keep, though. All right, opponent. They mulled. I'm certainly more inclined to keep now. But I think we can probably do better. Yeah, this hand's better. It keeps them from like doing anything too nutty. We also have these really good 3-drops. Keep this hand. Probably bottom the Wisp. Yeah. Weirdly. They can't mind break, or they can't wheel us this turn. Okay, it's 2. That's 3. Okay, this is gonna be great. Boop. That's why we kept the hand. Alright. Okay, so feeling much better about this game now. Their Mox Opal doesn't even tap for mana. I think I'm just going to waste them here. You get no mana. Yeah, and that's why I brought the Mind Breaks in, right? Alright. It's looking good for the good guys. Sure. Okay, that's cute. So in 2 turns, we're probably just going to eat that opal. Okay, sure. Yeah. Definitely going to need to kill this thing. But he can get another cookbook if, or they can get another cookbook if they really want. Yeah, I'm just going to kill it. I don't think there's much incentive to not. Yeah, next turn I think we just Skyclave out the Mox Opal. We get to Portal Land if they play it. Sure. Yeah, we knew about that one. Okay, sure. That's fun. Chomp. Chomp your 1 mana source. I don't think I even want to name Urza Saga because our Urza Saga is better. Yeah, so we can play Urza Saga, play Recruiter. Recruiter for probably a Flicker Wisp. Yeah, it's probably the best thing we can do. Yeah, all right. Their land dies. Love to see it. opponent's asking what my record is. 1-0. So that means opponent's probably dead, and they're just seeing if they can do maybe a splitsies. I don't know. Oh, had to step away for a moment, but it looks like opponent has conceded. Yeah, I mean, the game was over, so that's totally reasonable. All right, my big trap. Woo! See you in the next round. All right. Well, we are back for round 3. Let's see how it goes. All right. Looks like we are back for our round. Queues have been a little longer than I'd like, but, you know, it is what it is. We got the noodle. We against Mo Money. Let's do this. Not with this hand. Nope. Not with this hand. This hand is fine. I think we bottom the other vial. Especially since we have another vial right here. All right, let's see if we're dead. Well, Delta's not really what we want to see, but all right. Okay, that's fine. Sure. All right, well, I was going to Ether Vial, but now I think we're just going to play this Caracas and Time Walk them. It's not technically a Time Walk. You know what I mean. We get to tap a land to undo their turn. And of course we wait. If they want to use a Stifle to counter a Caracas activation, I'm about that. Okay. Yeah, let's bounce this. Dragon Rage Channeler, sure. Okay. Do they have another land? Okay. Sure, you get to see the card. And we're just going to hold up this Caracas to make sure we can bounce the monkey if they choose to dash it in, or if they just play it, we can bounce it into their turn. Okay, well, they're going to waste, I would assume. Yep, that's fine. I would love to see like a Rishadan port here. I'm fine with Ragavan hitting me once or twice. It was just so free to kill it or to bounce it. Cool. It also just slows their clock down so much. Or not. Okay, the Ragavan maybe? Sure. Monkey in. Okay, well, I don't hate... just jamming a spirit here. They have a daze, that's fine. Yep, cool. Next couple turns, I think we're just going to be sagaing. I'm like, fine, just... until his end step. Yep, alright, take 3. I don't think you can do that one. Sure, ponder it is. Now we also have this ambush spirit, which is even better. I would have loved to draw the Solitude, but it's fine. Kind of have our mana locked up for the next couple turns. Oh, okay. So they did manage to put one in. Yep. So they do have a reasonable clock here. It's a Steam Vents version. Okay, so it doesn't even have that many Delvers. All right, sure. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to make a 2/2 here. Go ahead and eat the Ragavan. Sure. Construct down. All right. Yep. I think it's smart to just take 5 here. Plains. Yeah. Didn't really want that one. Okay. It's my turn. It is. That's exciting. Yeah, and I think we just make a guy here. Like getting a Retrofitter Foundry for sure. So we're going to take 3 here for sure. Chomp. So yeah, I think we probably take this up to 4 then 5. Okay. Do they? No, they will not draw a card. That's rough. Okay. Opponent, did you forget about Spirit of Labyrinth? So yeah, this turn we can... It's tough. I think we do tick it up. Yeah. I think we tick it up because if we have one more turn, then we're in really good shape. What you got, opponent? What you got? Sure, Murktide. Well, now I am definitely ticking it up. Well, yeah, I mean, we're 1,000% ticking it up. So we take 5 in the air, and if they have a bolt, we die. Well, we're dead anyway, right? Yep. That's frustrating. So we probably just do this. So we were actually probably supposed to just pay a mana and make a construct last turn, or a servo, and then we could have made a Thopter to block. Oh, that's close. attacks. Maybe they mess up. Yep. Yeah, because it costs 6. Nope, we did. Okay. The good news is that was a very fast draw from opponent with multiple channelers. Cage don't want, Needle don't want. I think we literally don't board in anything. Yep, I think that's correct. I think we just submit as is and call it a day. All right, let's see how game 2 goes. All right, and we're back. We get to be on the play, which is always great news. Reveal the Sky Noodle. Woo, praise be. We have... This is a reasonable hand. We have this Vial into Thalia on the play. Vial's just so good. And hopefully we draw some removal spells along the way. I would be a big fan. Cool. So because of the Volk, because they're just pondering, I think we just port here. No reason to run into a daze if we can keep from doing it. Play this real patiently. Well, now I still think it's correct, but it's much closer now. Okay. Sure. All right. Yep. 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 Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're just gonna jam some 2-drops here. Okay. We definitely misplayed this. We should have just put Thalia in off the file and then just cast Stoneforge or Spirit. I'm in really good shape. Here I want to see if I can snag something. If they tap out, we get to Stoneforge. Yep. Look at me. Okay. Okay, well, I mean, do you have gut shot? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Definitely should have let the trigger resolve first, then that's fine. If they can bolt it now. That's fine. It already did a lot of good. Yeah, they drew 0 cards and put 2 on top. All right, cool. Or actually, I think just going to leave this file on 2, weirdly enough. Yep, draw your card. Okay, well, do we think they have... I don't think it matters. I think we just put this in. Yeah, put the Thalia in. Cast the Stoneforge Mystic. Go get Cauldra. The one left in the deck. And now opponent is choked on resources quite a bit. We can just 6 here. Okay, Stoneforge down. Makes sense. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, deck. I think I'm actually going to port here. Because that means I can only... Yeah. Yeah, I like this a lot. We'll tap this one. Sure, why not? I don't think it makes a difference. Yeah, now if they miss on land, they can't even cast a removal spell. We've drawn a lot of 2-drops this game. Now opponent knows all these equipment are in our hand. Yep, and the game's over. Cool, cool. Yeah, so they got blown out by the brainstorm into the surprise Spirit of Labyrinth. This looks great. All right. Yep, let's reveal the noodle. And yeah, I mean, the second Caracas isn't really where I want to be, but we have a removal spell. We have a wasteland. Sure. Okay. This Caracas is great. What was I thinking? Sure. So they know this. First card that I'm going to draw. Okay, so they know about Spirit of Labyrinth this time. I wonder if they have any Delvers at all. Sure. Ponder it is. I wonder if they're digging for lands. Probably. I think most of the time that deck's digging for lands against Death and Taxes, which makes sense. If they miss on lands, of course, I'm going to waste, but not to not shuffle. Okay. Yeah, no reason to take the hit. Oh, they didn't want to cast it again. Okay, sure. I don't think there's a reason to run the Spirit out into a daze. So I won't do that. I don't mind picking up this second Solitude either. They're also certainly inclined to blow up this this Caracas to potentially get Monkey in. Okay, they're not. Weird. They didn't cast Monkey. Interesting. I guess it's not doing anything, but still. Guess keeping up the mana so they can efficiently remove something is better. Sure. Dragon Rage Channeler. Yep. And I'm really tempted to Solitude this Spirit. But yeah. I think we want to keep the other Solitude around and the Flicker Wisp. I think we just want to get this Channeler off the battlefield so they don't get to filter their draws quite as well. Keep this Caracas up for the Monkey. If they daze, I'll pay. If they want to dash in Ragavan, that's fine. Okay, I would like to draw any deck or any land in my deck that is not Caracas. Sure. They cantrip, but can still cantrip even with Spirit of Labyrinth in play. All right. Another DRC. One's actually exiled and one's right here. Boo. What a jerk. Okay, well, I am glad they wasted that one. Okay, I'll take that. And I think we go get a Cauldron here. Force him to remove this thing. Especially since we already have the Jite. And no attacks. No reason to. Blazing Volley. To each creature your opponents control. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. If they have a second Blazing Volley, that's obnoxious, but it was a... Yeah, sure, they absolutely have to do that. We still have this backup, Solitude. Yeah, and so they need to find another removal spell for the Stoneforge. I want to just put this on Cauldron. That's so much to ask. I'm a simple man. Okay. Alright. Did they not find the removal spell? I can't imagine they didn't find the removal spell. They had to, right? Alright, we'll take 3. There's no way they didn't find the removal spell. Yeah, okay. I was like, there's literally no way I believe that's the case. Okay, that's a good one. Do we just put Yorion into our hand is the question. I think the answer is maybe. Do that or Flicker Wisp. I don't hate playing Flicker Wisp either. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and hit this Wasteland. Luckily, we also have like multiple turns. If they do attack, I think I'm blocking because I'm happy to trade off. Okay. Ponder's a pretty good one. We actually haven't seen that many removal spells from them. So I'm curious what they've got in the chamber still. Okay. Did not shuffle. Alright, bolt my guy. Yep. Makes sense. Okay, I'll take 3. They still have 5 cards in hand. That's really obnoxious. Expressive Iteration, hell of a drug. Okay. We can also Jite plus put Yorion into our hand, which I don't hate. This is tight though, right? Because I also want to Solitude. Now this is tough. Also, I don't want them to hit us with a Ragavan, but this is probably correct. I'm hoping just to hit a land so we can play through a daze, but you know, we'll see. This looks like a Murktide. This screams Murktide. Yep. So we need. Is there another one? That'd be a big boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this guy gets enormous. We could lose here if they don't have exactly Force of Will, and we hit a yeah, go to 11. Land. Okay. Well, I'm gonna cast. Not much choice. We have days. All right. I think we can concede. Yeah, because we had hit 4, 8, and then we're at 3. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, hand was fine. Yeah, Delver is the worst card in the deck. It's not close. All right, cool. Awesome. So we are going to go ahead and hop back in. Go ahead and see if we can salvage a 4-1 out of this. See what we can do. It's always nice when that happens, but, you know. Variance is a thing. The Delver matchup, I think, was close. It's a question of, like, I think the hand was reasonable. Maybe we're just supposed to be a little more aggressive to get our threats down. Not hitting our land, of course, was a little rough as well. I think that was the second game. All right, looks like we are good to go for the next round. Let's see how it goes. All right, Gold Rock. Lost the die roll. They are a 60-card deck, so at least we know it's not the mirror. I think this hand's totally reasonable. We have plenty of lands. We have interaction for creatures. We have Spirit to follow it up, as well as an Urza Saga and a Wisp. Okay. They've got blue in their deck, probably. All right, definitely. Are we dead to Doomsday? Maybe. Maybe we are. Okay, 2 cards in the bottom. That is what we like to see. All right. Wonder if we'll get a turn 2. I think I will play out. This is tough. They did not shuffle. They preordain again. I mean, this screams Doomsday to me, so that's what I'm going to assume it is. I don't think waiting another turn with Spirit of Labyrinth where we want to be. So I think we just jam it, because I don't think playing Stoneforge into Cauldra is fast enough. So the only line I think that we can take here that gives us a shot is the Spirit of Labyrinth. That being said, we could just see Lotus Petal. 2 cards on top? Okay. Alright, well, opponent, do you have days? That's the wrong turn for that card. I'm just trying to think if there's a reason to Urza Saga here. I think there actually is. Because if we Saga, then we can start making some dudes at least to pressure. If this resolves. Yep. All right. We are probably dead. It's fine. We were probably dead no matter what we did here. So I'm not going to sweat it too much. Yep. Dark Ritual, step 1. Doomsday, step 2. I'd be shocked if we didn't just die this turn. Good news is we get to board in a decent number of cards. Bad news is it's still a really bad matchup. But it is what it is. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and pause so they can do their Doomsday thing, and then yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, they did their pile. Looks like they're stacking it right now. I'm assuming we're dead. Okay. LED. Yep. Okay. I'm curious if they will play around Solitude here. Looks like they did. And I feel pretty dead. Oh, they didn't punt. Darn. Alright, cool. Alright, well, at least I did what I could. Days means that game was over regardless. So I'm not too worried about it. Alright. Silence coming in for sure. And the Mindbreak traps, of course. The Cage. I don't think there's a reason to play Cage in this matchup, and I don't think Needle does anything. So we can just board out 4 probably cards at random. The Jite, not good. I can't imagine the Matter Skull is very good. Skyclave Apparition seems meh. Flicker Wisp's probably pretty bad. It pressures all right, but I don't think that matters. And the Retrofitter Foundry is certainly not how we're winning here. Reality is, I don't think these cards matter much, like which ones you board out. I'm tempted to cut like the some number apparitions instead because it is slow, and Flicker Wisp at least like acts as a better clock. Sword Splasher is probably also like unreasonably bad. I think I'd probably rather just play 4 Flicker Wisps and submit. Yeah, I'm fine with this. So I don't think there's any reason for these cards. All right. I would like to play first. All right, we are looking for turn 1 hate. Turn 2 Spirit of Labyrinth's not bad, and we have the Solitude to force them to go off. I think we keep this. It's one of the very few non-deafening silence hands that is actually like very good, but yeah. If I'm on the draw, I'm like snap mulliganing this hand, of course, but this is not bad. Having the Solitude is nice because it means they can't go off quite as easily. But yeah, let's see what they do. Okay, they mulligan to 6. All right, step 1 against Doomsday is they need to mulligan a bunch. That's that's basically what we're at. Sancta Prelate, of course, also is very, very good. Naming 3 is obviously quite strong. Yeah, Vile. Cool. Because he didn't fetch, I think we're kind of priced into the just jamming the Spirit here. Probably do it now. Okay, well, yeah. Definitely going to brainstorm now. Oh, okay. I mean, they probably have a removal spell for it, but step 1 was spells resolved. I wonder what current lists look like. Usually I honestly don't get this far, so I don't worry about it. See if they have a current list. All right, so I'm thinking probably their only removal is going to be Massacre. So I don't know if we go ahead, jam the Prelate and name that, but we'll see. I also don't hate playing Mom here and porting. We can start with an attack. Sorry about that. Getting used to the boom. Yeah, I don't hate this. It's pretty hard for them to win through a spirit, so. Okay, got a fetch. Is there like an abrupt decay? Nope. Okay. I guess that does let them draw a card. And I think Doomsday rounds up. So if that's the case, they would go to 6, which is, you know, a challenging life total to win from. And I guess if they, because they only run 1, we can always, if they like personal tutor for it, we can just respond. Okay. All right. They don't draw a card. Big fan of this. Okay, put 2 cards on the bottom. Love seeing that as well. Nope. Take it up. That's okay. Okay, sure. I don't think there's a reason to attack with the Mom. I think we port again. Street Wraith, sure. Yeah, and so I think during their end step, I just flash in this Solitude, or this Flicker Wisp. Yeah, if we flash it in, hit their land, they take 6. Let's go ahead and hit that one. I wonder if there is a reason to not attack with the Mom. I feel like basically I just am always supposed to attack with the Mom. Like, I don't think they have much removal. And it puts them to 1, meaning they can't even fetch. I kind of like that. All right. Oh, okay. So they trying to bait me into this attack? Whatever. Call. Sure. Okay, so they did have Fatal Push. That's fine. So they take 4, go to 3. We still get 2 port. Okay. I think this is fine. I think between the Prelate and the Mindbreak Trap, we're in pretty good shape here. Okay. That's 2 spells. Okay, so we just probably trap whatever they play. If they... I don't know. Seems very difficult for them to win regardless. So they do have Fatal Push post-board, which is good to know about. But curious what else they have going on. So we'll see. Opponent is deep in the tank on this brainstorm. I'll let y'all know when they're done. All right, they finished brainstorming. What else we got? Dark Ritual. I think we just Sanctum Prelate on 3 here. And we can Mindbreak Trap a Massacre if they happen to have it in hand. I feel like the game's over. But, you know, what do I know? And this is kind of so I can hide that I have Mindbreak Trap, because I'd rather not use it if I can help it. Okay, yeah. I don't think they realized that was the case. Yeah. All right, awesome. Yeah, I don't think we're changing anything. Don't think there's a reason to cage or needle. Is there anything that needle stops in their deck? I guess just fetch lands, which I guess it technically stops Edge of Autumn. You stop cycling, which it's a thing. That's honestly probably better than some of these other things. I definitely like Moms now that I know about these Swords of Plowshares. I think we can cut a Skyclave on the draw. All right. Sure. Cage does actual nothing, right? I guess sometimes they have nausea as well. Yeah, I don't think Cage does literal anything. So that's fine. Sand's too slow. Got him all again. This hand's fine. We probably bottom. Well, okay, so we are keeping some number of these. We're probably bottoming the port. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And yeah, all right. Cool. We do have the Spirit of Labyrinth, which is nice, of course. Hopefully we just draw like a Deafening Silence here. That's not Deafening Silence. But yeah. Luckily, we have a card to pitch to the Solitude at least. As we saw, Spirit of Labyrinth's like an incredible beating against the deck. The only reason I don't want to play the Thalia next turn is because if we Thalia, we can't Mind Break Trap, which is awkward. It's possible we are supposed to play Thalia, because if we play Thalia and they daze, then we still have the Spirit as a backup, which I don't hate. They did shuffle off the Ponder. That's nice. Hopefully they just like bottom draw. What if they're figuring out if they can go off this turn? I hope they are figuring that out so they can just, you know, Doomsday and then we Mind Break Trap it. 2 cards on the bottom. All right, that's what we like to see. Oh, okay. They missed a land drop. I think I'm just wasting here. Yeah, I'm cool with that. They didn't even play out the other land. Okay, pedal, sure. Ponder. Ooh, all right. Kept a real landlight hand. Not shuffle, okay. Makes sense. Thoughtseize. All right. Jigs up. I guess we could have Mind Break Trapped this. They kind of have to take the Mind Break Trap, right? I guess they can't take the Spirit or the Thalia. I mean, we're not in terrible shape. Mind Break Trap, yep. This makes sense. We don't want to show the Caracas. There's no reason to. I do kind of like jamming the Thalia here, honestly. So if we Saga this turn... So I don't think there's a reason to Saga quite yet. Do you have the days? Yep. All right. Nope. Still might be challenging for them to go off through the Solitude. Okay. So now they have that C in their hand. I don't think there's a reason to not just jam the Spirit here. They probably have a push, but if they do, they do. Okay. They did not. That's not a push. All right. It is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. Hopefully we draw a white card here. I mean, I'll take a Deafening Silence. It's definitely the best card. Yes, they had the Massacre, Thoughtseize. All right. Give me a good card deck. Not really what we wanted, but... All right, so we're going to make a 1/1 here. That'll turn into a 2/2. Probably get a Needle. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I mean, we're dead. I don't know what else we could have done this game. Maybe, I mean, put the Yorion into our hand, but I have trouble imagining they can't combo off here. We just needed to find spells. also have the Thoughtseize, which I'm curious how many they usually have post board. Like, I think only like 2. All right. Brainstorm. Yep. LED, sure. Okay. Okay, yeah, so it puts the ideas on bound. And we're dead. Yep. And we died. Was that game 2 or 3? I think it was game 3. Yeah, we got game 2. All right. Yep. All right, let's see if we can finish strong with a 3-2 at least. The loss to Delver was really tough, but it does happen sometimes. You can only be so good against Delver. And then we lost to Doomsday, which I expect to do. All right. 3, like 4. Okay. Reveal the noodle. I think this hand is fine. Like, obviously we're hoping they have creatures in their deck, but I'm not throwing this hand back most of the time. Mox Diamond, sure. Okay, so yeah. I'm about this matchup. Sure. Sylvan Safekeeper, you got it. Elvish Reclaimer, sure, you got it. Let's kill this Safekeeper, or this Reclaimer. See if they want to sack a land to save it. Yeah, well, I guess I'm glad I kept a hand that was pretty good against creatures. Okay, sure. That is fine. I guess I could have waited and wasted and then swords, which is funny. Question is, are we doing anything else? I think we're just waiting. Or we could, I think we can Solitude, pitch this Sanctum Prelate, honestly. Yeah, all right. And then we can eat the Mox Diamond, potentially. I'm just not a fan of letting the Reclaimer stick around for more than, 1 turn. Ooh, we get to hide the Skyclave Apparition, or the Crocus. I'm cool with that. Yeah, just eat the 0. Okay. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. It's not like he's losing out on any value there. This next turn cycle, we can play Caracas, waste him, and throw Yorion into our hand. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Jeez, okay. We just waste. Sure. That's a good one to waste. Yeah. Get out of here. Yes, crop rotation. Yes, crop rotation. That's fine. Yep. Okay. Okay. That's super obnoxious, but it is what it is. Okay. Yeah, so this turn we're probably just playing out this Yorion. Okay. I think I'm fine just taking 2 damage here. It's not terrible. Keep this one and play out Big Noodle. Yeah, so this turn cycle we can play and equip Jite. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? This is fun. In Dark Depths. Wow, yeah. Okay, 4 mana. Are we green sunning for something else? Wonder for what? Neither Reliquary, that's a good one. Oh, well, now I'm gonna block. Cool. I can't imagine we're winning this game, but stranger things have happened. Okay. Yep. Okay. He knows my hand, so not super worried about it. Okay. Yeah. All right. Waste me again? Sure. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so the misplay was earlier in the game I could have wasted and then swords and solituded. But we did not because we're bad. And that's okay. Magic's a hard game. Okay, we did. good news is this matchup feels good. And post sideboard, I don't think a lot changes. We get to bring in the priest and the cage and the needle as like really nice. Honestly, we can probably bring in this peacekeeper too, because I don't think they can possibly win through a peacekeeper if they can't kill it. Sanctum Prelate's fine, but I don't think it's great. Spirit of Labyrinth is medium, but I think Thalia is probably even worse. I don't hate keeping the Sanctum Prelate in the deck. Yeah, I'm fine with this. And yeah, I don't think Thalia does much. She doesn't even line up in combat very well against a lot of the creatures. I would like to play first. I'm gonna reveal this noodle. Yeah, this hand's fine. We have Bomb into Port, into Skyclave, into Recruiter, get something else. It's lame that Cage does not stop Ramen Up Excavator because it does not specify lands. I think it just says cards, right? Yeah, creature cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. Players can't cast spells from graveyards or libraries. And opponent mulligan, which is also nice. Means we might get to freely port here. Green Sun Zenith, sure. That's a good one to have. See, we don't even need Urza Saga. We just draw the card. That's the primary reason I like to waste Yavimaya when I get a chance, because having to do that is obnoxious. Okay, Sylvan Library. Well, I guess I know I'm gonna eat. That made this simpler. Thank you, W key. Chomp. Yep, none of that, sir. Or ma'am, I don't know. Yeah, so this turn I actually don't hate going. If they don't waste us, I don't hate Pithing Needle on. Okay, well, there you go. I guess first we get to get our free attack in. Now we get to play Ether Vial and port them. I need how many different lands? 7. Okay. Do you want to waste me again? Okay, sure. Wasting the Ether Vial deck seems aggressive, but okay. I think we just name Elvish Reclaimer here. That's good. That is one way to do this. Pretty free attack here. They need what, 4 lands, right? 3 or more, okay. Still, I think it was pretty safe attack regardless. But it wasn't completely free. We get to put another mom in here. Okay, Dark Depths, sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't hate that. So we can Flicker Wisp. Could we recruit her too? Is there a reason to recruit? Yeah, I think we just Flicker Wisp the Skyclave apparition. Then Skyclave comes back. We eat the Reclaimer, the legal target that's in play. Ooh. Sure. Yeah, it's fine. Hard mode. You got it. Yeah, so this turn we get to recruit plus grab a Flicker Wisp. Yeah, that's fine. We only have 4 different lands. Night of the Reliquary, sure. And I think we're going to honestly eat the Knight as well. Yep, and tick it up. That's a good one. I think we get a Flicker Wisp here. Yeah, it seems fine. Then we attack for 3. Yeah, opponent, you can have a 1/1. Jump. Yeah, just keep the Knights and Reclaimers off the board, and it's usually not too tough. Another one. All right. We do get to attack for 6 in the air, though. It's pretty sweet. If we waste that, then I don't think there's a reason to waste there. I think we just attack for 6 in the air. Yeah, I'm cool with that. There we go. And this game should be just about over. Yeah, okay. Because we have the Waste and the Caracas and multiple blockers in the air if we get to untap. Yeah, I mean, this feels pretty correct. Thalia seems pretty terrible in the matchup. Leyline, not good enough. All right, cool. We have Cage, Needle, Retrofitter Foundry. We have a lot of ways to interact with their Green Sun Zenith package, and Needle is just a really nice card to have access to. So, yeah, all right. We'll see when Game 3 starts. All right, Game 3 started. This is tough, because if they have an oof, we lose the game. but hand's pretty good. I think we can probably do better on a mull, to be totally honest. Yeah, especially if they're mulliganing. Certainly is not the hand I would want, but it stops. I think it's probably a keep. Gross. Let's see if they mulligan to 5. That'd make my decision easier. This hand just like doesn't do anything. Yeah, okay. All right. Can bottom a mom. And maybe just bottom 2 moms. I don't hate it. I don't really want to bottom lands. All right. Sure. Yeah, we just kill their first guy. And then if we hit a land, we get to kill another guy. Sure. Yeah, I'm just going to kill that thing immediately. Not going to get fancy. Sure, that's a good card. That is certainly a good card here. Okay, and I guess we get to port. Probably just going to go get a Skyclave Apparition. All right, so yeah, that's gross. The good news is we do have this Caracas, and we have mana to cast everything, basically. What a jerk. Alright. Fine. Alright. One good draw deserves another. Ugh. No. Opponent, why do you have good cards? All right, we need a land here. Stat. Wow, opponent has taken a lot of damage to find a Sejiri Step. That's not usually the one you want to see, but you know what? I will take it. Keep this one. I think we go get a Skyclave. Yeah, just try to answer the permanents. Hopefully we hit a, lands. We have 31 more in the deck, so that's nice at least. They drew another card. These people are monsters. All right, sure. Okay, that's a good reason. Give me a Swords of Plowshares, just like super duper punish. Actually, I just want 2 more lands. We're gonna be honest here. All right, well, let's get rid of the Prelate. Sadly, oh man, that's rough. Hitting 2 of our Caracas is not really where we want to be. Man, we have so many more lands in the deck, too. Yeah, we just need like 2 lands off the tops, preferably one that taps for white, and preferably not both Caracas. Okay. Sure, another night. That is obnoxious, but it is what it is. Give me a plains. Oh my goodness, deck. Why? Why deck? Why are you like this? So we kept, what, a 3-land hand? And then we drew 2. It's not unreasonable. No, we drew 1. And the other land we drew was a Caracas. If the land had been any other land, we would have been in okay shape, but it wasn't. So we're also not technically dead yet. All right, well, if we can draw a couple basics, we're in okay shape. We were supposed to attack first, but all right. Okay, I'll take it, honestly. Which one's more important? The Spirit or the Stoneforge? I think the Stoneforge, right? It's gotta be. We just get a Cauldra. That way at least we can hold the ground if we draw another land. Yeah, not unreasonable. Sure. So they're likely setting up for the combo. They're just, I think, just trying to get F6 value there. Man, imagine if we had kept that first hand. Sure. Okay, so we can get 20'd here, but we won't actually die, which is kind of funny, because they Zords the Spirit. Okay, sure. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll just go ahead. Save us all the time. We got Wasteland locked in our 19 basic land deck. Womp womp. Them's the beats. A 2-3 finish, but we will see if we can do better in the next